Let's cut the open cup.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Open Cup Podcast. I'm Corey,
I'm Craig.
Hi, I'm Matt.
and Matt's here in the Open Cup studio. It's Matt's first time in our new official Open Cup studio,
Oh, yeah.
and he's learning firsthand that it is not meant for visitors.
Everyone's facing one way and I'm facing the other.
Yeah, we're all uncomfortably close to each other. Matt has a stack of milk crates on top of a short table to get his. My mic is like weirdly far away from me. I have to lean.
Yeah,
weird.
mine was
okay.
all pushed in
all right.
somewhere. Yeah.
Somebody came in here and moved our mics around.
Where'd that piece of wood come from? It's nice.
It was in your kitchen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a cutting
It's
board. I
cutting
believe.
board, yeah.
I
Okay.
guess so. It's just the right size for
For the
holding
top of milk crates.
some cupping equipment on top of a milk crate.
That's great.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on South Ave.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Well, you are.
you are on South Ave. So this episode will be arriving to the ears of our listeners later than usual because I don't know if I've shared this before, but I always pre-release on our RSS thing to have the podcasts.
Podcat.
The podcast goes live at 1 a.m. And I do that because I can't wrap my head around 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. because
yeah.
it doesn't make sense to me.
No.
I talked to Christy about this recently. Where I know that midnight is 12 a.m.
Yeah, it's
It
weird,
just
though,
doesn't
right?
make sense that
No.
it's 12 a.m. because it's the last hour of the day.
It's the first hour of the day.
But it's
But it's as soon as it hits 12, it becomes why? But why is 12
because
first?
it starts at 0, right?
Yeah,
which blows my mind,
12:01
right?
would be
Math, numbers.
0 and a minute, but why call it 12?
Seconds.
Would you prefer a 24-hour clock?
I might.
Okay.
I don't know. So anyway, I just have the podcast released at 1 in the morning, so I don't have to get too confused. But today we are recording later than we usually do because we have Matt in the studio, and
It's all his
also
fault.
it's not all Matt's fault. It's actually all Rick's fault.
Yeah.
because our schedules are reared. God,
The cat paw schedules are weird.
yes, the cat paw schedule is reared because Craig and I celebrated our dear friend of the show, Rick's wedding last weekend. So,
was so
I
nice.
wasn't at work on Monday, and the week has been busy and blah, blah, blah.
It was also a holiday. So.
Yeah.
It
was
was a
Labor Day.
holiday. Yeah.
No laboring on Labor Day.
Nope, not for
Well,
me.
I was
For
here.
the first
I
time
did.
in a long time.
That was a wonderful wedding, by the
Oh,
way.
God, such a good wedding. Shout out to Rick and to Samson and their beautiful wedding.
It was
I
a
had
beautiful wedding.
Such a good time.
I did too.
So much fun. I have probably told most people that are breathing on this planet my great story about the florist, but I will share it now with everyone listening. So I was in the wedding party, and when the florist was helping people, get their flowers ready just before the wedding, he was pinning my boutonniere on, and he grabbed his little garden scissors, and he went, "Oh, I'm sorry, your stem's a little long." And I looked at him and I went, "Yeah, I get that a lot."
I'm sure you do. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I was so proud of myself. He was like, "Can I get your number?" And I was like, "Buddy, I'm not being serious."
No. That's nice that he was willing to cut the stem of your
Yes,
boutonniere.
he could not keep his hands off my stem.
You look so good. You
Thank you.
I think we have a picture of you and I.
We do,
Are we
yeah.
gonna use
we'll,
that one
We'll
for-
get it up there.
Okay.
We'll do. We got to get a picture of the three of us
Get
too.
it up there like your stem.
Get it up, so everyone can touch it
God.
and see it.
Just bringing it back.
Guys.
Just bring it back around.
It's just
I
don't know.
also want to say that Samson looked better than any person has ever looked ever.
at a wedding or
And
anywhere.
just-
yeah.
I saw the photos,
Yeah.
and the cape was
Dude,
amazing.
unbelievable. I
Train cape.
when he came around the corner I was, there for the first look, and it was just like gasp. I basically, as soon as that was all done, went to the nearest warm body that would listen to tell them that. And it might have been a horse, honestly. I was like, "Are you breathing? Good. Look how good Samson looks."
There were a lot of horses there. I got a selfie with a horse.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw one guy, some guest of the wedding, walked up to me and was like, "Where's the bathroom? Or do you know where a hose is?" And I looked, and he was holding a shoe that was completely covered in mud.
Oh,
I think it
was
was
it
mud.
mud?
I don't think it was poo-poo. I think, yeah, I think they did a good job cleaning up all the horse poo beforehand. They were.
He had to go see a man about a horse.
Yes, he had to go see a man. There was a hose there, so I saw that guy later, and his shoe looked nice and clean. So shout out to that guy, whoever he was.
A lot of the shoes, not just to the wedding party, but the general guests, seemed to match. It seemed like a very brown shoe, sort of.
Yeah,
That was pointed out by someone when we were all standing around.
I asked Rick before we went down for the trip. I was like, "Hey, since we're wearing gray suits with brown shoes, like, do you want me to wear black or brown socks?" Because I don't know these things.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't know where my black socks were, so I was really hoping he was going to say brown. But he said that he had special socks for me.
Oh.
And then he gave me the world's tiniest pair of socks for my loafers, which I didn't know that loafer thocks. I didn't know that loafer thocks were a thing.
They like low cut.
They were so low cut.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
very revealing.
the skin of my ankle
no-show.
was just out there for all the world to see.
Skin of your ankle.
The very first time in my life, people could see my ankle skin.
Oh.
And I will say,
dear.
I really wished I didn't hate the breeze on my ankle,
No.
but I did really wish I had taller socks when I hit the dance floor because
Yeah,
Big chafing ankle.
I was chafing ankles.
sure. That's fair. You're going to chafe at a wedding. Also, just, I want to mention that. Oh,
Got a
wow.
guest in the studio.
Nick Benner's here. Okay. I want to mention that Rick looked incredibly good.
Yes, Rick did
Dashing,
look so
I think,
good.
is what I would say.
The dashing
Dashing.
gentleman.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, that was a great weekend, great wedding. I love Saugerties. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Perfect weather for
Found
it
a
too.
great coffee shop in Kingston, which I can't
Oh,
remember.
nice.
Kingston Social. They their coffee is roasted in Italy, and they import it. And
Wow.
yeah, I actually had a nice latte, and they had like a freaking apricot croissant. It was sick. It was so freaking good.
That sounds so freaking good.
How
Yeah.
quick are their shipping times? That seems like a ways to go.
It does seem like a ways to go. I had a latte instead of like the drip coffee because I felt like maybe that's the better way to go for coffee that was roasted far away. Also, it's like a dark roast. Good latte. Good. It's a beautiful space. It's like an art gallery. I would recommend it if you're in Kingston Social.
I'll have to check it out. Shout out to Kingston Social.
Yeah.
But that is not what we're drinking today.
No, I don't
is
even know
not.
what
Because
are
a
we
few
drinking?
weeks ago, Matt took a trip to Canada.
That's
I
right.
did. Yeah, we went to Toronto.
Nice.
It was a family vacation with Holly and her parents. And yeah, we went to Toronto. We hung out there for a day, and then we hung out north of Toronto where we were staying. I wound up finding this awesome little roastery, My Indie coffee roastery. And it's a really small operation.
Wait, what's it called?
My Indie.
My Indie. Okay.
Yeah.
My Indie. I
Um,
love that.
and yeah, so I went in, and the owner, I think, was working the counter. I didn't have much time to speak with her about it, although I did plug the podcast and
You warned them.
Coffee Mania, Coffee Depot, I did all the plugs.
Nice.
But yeah, they roast. It's like a little shotgun type where you walk in and there's a little counter, and then you look past the counter and it's a little tiny warehouse with the roaster.
Rad.
I don't remember the brand of roaster, but it's like a 15 kilo.
Okay.
And you can see it right there roasting. So it was really cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. I love Canada. I really do.
I also noticed that they were selling their burlap bags for, I think it was like $5 Canadian, which is like a market I think you're missing out on.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to even give them away sometimes.
Yeah, especially now that Caleb moved them farther from the door, so I have to actually like leave the building and walk down the street to throw my.
Oh, wow. Thanks,
You
Caleb.
really got to work for
Yeah.
it.
Shout out to Caleb for
Shout out to
making
Caleb for
Corey's
helping
job
me
harder.
get my steps in. Yeah, my Apple Watch is so proud of me when it's
It
like,
was-
whoa, bro.
You went far today.
Got an
Maybe
extra-
you could close your exercise ring once in a while, but your steps ring is looking great.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Good.
Yeah, so I had a latte when I was there. It was very good. And I asked sort of, if we were going to cup one of your coffees, which one would you recommend? And she handed me this Honduras. It's a sort of mid-range roast. And I haven't tasted this yet, so it should be fun.
That's
It
awesome.
smells like caramel apple, and I feel like that's only right that that we get apple
Yeah.
aroma
Here
notes
we
from
go.
Matt in the room.
So Craig's
Green apple?
Craig's citrus corner, and Matt's apple basket.
That's apple basket. That's what they call that.
The bushel of apples.
Got your
Context for that is
bushel of apples right
Matt
here.
and I, along with our friend Eric, did a whiskey tasting bracket a couple years ago, and it seemed like every single time we tasted a whiskey, Matt was like, "I'm getting green apple."
Turns out all bourbons
Yeah,
Or
taste
green
like green
apple,
apple.
yeah, they all taste like green apple
Yeah.
and caramel.
And I was laughing at you when I was listening to this podcast about you sniffing your mic, but I've already done it like 3 times.
You know, you're talking, you're sniffing.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's nice about the apples and the caramel, it's a very seasonally appropriate
It
I
is,
guess
yeah.
it's fall.
Yeah. I'm getting a little like teriyaki sweetness.
I get that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Teriyaki sweet.
little ooh daddy.
Ooh, daddy.
That's cool. Is this stupid question. I don't even know what it is. Sorry. I'm barely here right now, just so you guys know.
It's okay. It's been one of those weeks.
What's
Do we
my
know if
question
it's washed? It seems like it's probably a washed. Doesn't say.
Is it a metric quantity
Unsure.
of coffee?
340 grams.
Okay.
It is.
All right. I like
Dark
that.
noir.
Noir. I
Yeah.
like noir. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of dig the stamped brown bag.
Yeah.
That's I don't know. It's
And I
nice.
love their
simple.
logo with the portafilter and the wings, kind of like the Thunderbird.
Yep.
I feel like that's a
Yeah.
very classic coffee symbol.
Yeah.
Having worked around, feels like everybody's doing it. I think Espresso Parts has one of those logos.
Yeah. Yeah, to learn more, you can visit myindiecoffee.com, it looks like, or indiecoffee.com. Oh, I don't know. Now we have to talk because Corey has abandoned the station to get water.
Hot water.
Hot water. Okay. Well, now we have hot water. Shall I ready the timer?
The water is hot and so am I. Yeah, you know, I didn't wear my watch today, but I did you can like customize your Apple Watch, and I made it so that a 4-minute timer is one of the buttons on the face of my
Oh,
Apple
nice.
Watch. So
Wow.
if I plan ahead, I can have that ready
Yeah,
for
well,
cupping.
If you have your shit together.
do
yeah.
it today.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you want to pour, Corey, since you're going to be
Sure.
closer to. I will start the timer as we go. Okay. Here we go. Starting the timer.
Should I start a timer for how long it takes for him to get to my cup?
Well, we can kind of compensate. So that was a 7-second pour for me. Nice vortex.
Thank you.
It's like a baseball announcer.
Thanks, Coach.
It's like that was more like now we're at
Oh
17
wow!
seconds.
Great technique. You'll see that
Matter
when
for
Corey
minutes.
brings it to the table, he really the wrist placement and look, really getting some height here.
Really, yeah. Well,
Oh, don't miss
that's,
that.
That's a high
Oh,
pour
well,
too.
Well done.
If Corey
Had to get some poor
if he
Matt's.
screwed that up, it would have spilled on his computer.
I know.
And or Matt's.
I
I
don't-
thought
Matt's
about
nipple.
moving my computer, but our setup is so precarious right now. I was like, just leave it. Just risk it.
What
Don't
are you talking
spill.
about? My stacked crates are so stable.
My stack crates.
Just nobody move an inch left or right.
I also don't have to bend over to smell.
Shout out to mystackedcrates.org.
Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. My mother listens to this podcast.
I know. Now that I've spent some more time with your mom, in the nicest possible way, she's an angel. First of all,
she
you know
rules.
this. Everyone knows this. But it was very nice hanging out with your mom on Saturday night.
Yeah, she
It's
was
hard
so
for me to
sweet.
say. I can't say that with a straight face because it sounds.
Yeah, Craig spent a lot of time with my mom Saturday night.
But she's cool as hell, and I think we all can agree on that.
Yep, she's awesome. I'm
Yeah.
a lucky dude.
Very tolerant of you boys and your shenanigans.
She has been, yeah.
Not just you and your brother. I'm sure she had to tolerate like everyone's shenanigans.
Oh yeah, basically everyone we've ever met is
Yeah.
like, oh, Mama Nasif. She told me, she was like, there are people. I'm like, I feel bad, but I didn't remember everyone, but they just ran right up to me and were like, Mama Nasif, you're the best. Your boys rule.
Aw.
I have frequent well, I guess infrequent but frequent interactions with your mother when I drop eggs off at various locations.
Was she at many places with eggs?
So I'll show up at Anthony and Tina's house and there's your mom. Just ready to accept the eggs. Or I show up at your house and there's your mom.
Ready to
or
accept
at
the
Kyle's house and there's your mom.
Yep, dude, she's mother to all.
Yep.
Yeah, and very accepting of eggs also.
She's very accepting of eggs.
Yeah, that's nice.
Good eggs like myself and bad eggs like
Like, who do we know?
I don't know.
We're not going to name
I don't want to
anyone.
out anyone. That's not in
No.
the spirit of this podcast.
No, it's really not.
To
No,
oust the bad eggs.
You know
But-
who's a bad egg is Limpy. Who is-
Limpy fucking
Oh, Limpy the
Limpy
freaking
was a bad egg.
duck?
The rooster.
the
The
rooster.
rooster, that's
Yeah.
right.
So and then
Forgot
we-
about Limpy.
We got a
Rest in hell,
I think
Limpy.
Limpy came up in the first episode that I was on. And,
Yeah.
since that time, we had Limpy 2.
Oh no.
Second of his name, Limpy Jr. And and
they
now,
used to call
well,
you
we
in
had
high
to get rid
school.
of him too because
King
he,
of the Andals.
he also attacked Holly.
King of the first hen.
So now we have Limpy Jr. third of his
Oh,
name.
wow.
Yeah.
How's
which
that going?
You got to figure that out. So far, so good. He learned how to crow like 2 days ago, but it sounds more like a busted whoopee cushion, maybe.
Limpy Jr.
Wow. Is that Limpy the third then? Is that how
He's not
what the
because
official no.
he is also a junior.
Okay.
He's the brother of, and
Oh.
only received his name Limpy after Limpy Jr. was
It's
out
an
of the
honorific.
picture. Yeah, so he's
Okay.
third of his name.
Okay.
Still Limpy Jr. though.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
In my head.
Sort of like my degree from the Art Institute. It's just honorific.
Honorific.
Yeah. Okay. So, all
This
right.
coffee smells amazing.
Yeah, let's talk about that because we're at 4 minutes. So I can break and you guys can break 15 seconds after me. And
7 and 14 seconds.
yeah, 7 and 15. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to break real quick and then I'll start talking again. You're going to have to edit out the silence.
We'll see about that. It really does smell good. I mean, it's like mild cocoa. It's a
Yeah.
little a little spice. It's, you know what it really is giving me is like almost like a bread or a cake. Like it has a sweet yet yeastiness to it almost.
There's a
It's just-
graininess.
yeah.
For sure. I was
It's-
gonna say like nutmeg, but then I get spices mixed up in my head, and I really don't think it's nutmeg.
Yeah, well, it like really toes the line of sweet and like I don't even know if savory is the right word.
Like
but
molasses.
yeah, it's really nice. It's
It's
a little mellow, but like I also almost said sorry, Greg, didn't mean to talk over you. It's like, would you shut the fuck up and let me finish?
no, go ahead.
It's like I feel like nutmeg is almost too harsh. Like I wonder if it's like a different, like a cashew or something, where it's a little more of a sweeter nut. But I don't know.
Sweet or not. It's to me, it's kind of comforting. Like I imagine your mom's house.
Well, you would know for all the time you spent with her on Saturday night.
Oh boy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's hard for me to.
Poor
At this
Mambo.
point, I know.
Poor Mambo.
At this point, I can't not
I don't
make
Poor
light of
Mambo.
this. Mambo's getting a lot of shout outs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna skim the grounds off the top of this.
It really does smell super good, though. I mean, it's almost like a cake donut. I think that's what I'm thinking, like one of those chocolate cake donuts,
Yeah, those are good.
especially the peanut covered chocolate cake donut. That's what I think it's reminding me of. It has like the sugariness of a cake donut glaze and the chocolatiness of a chocolate cake donut. And the nuttiness of the nuts that go on a chocolate
Wow.
cake donut with nuts.
So lots of nuts, you would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm nuts for this coffee. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the first sip.
I just crossed the wires in my brain and filled my spoon, but also went down to sniff, and I almost just like snorted coffee out of my spoon.
I had a visceral reaction because I got some grounds in my mouth, but that's not a reflection of how the coffee tastes. Sorry.
Boy, this is super good.
It is. I have. There's definitely some earthy vegetal in there. I'm not quite sure what it is, Is it wood of sorts? Is it walnut?
Yeah, I definitely get that dryness of
dry.
a walnut
Yep.
or an oak or something.
A
Yeah.
dry nut. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Just it's
A dry nut, you know.
much
My
like
f- my
much
favorite
like,
kind of
much
nut.
like Corey.
I'm all too
course.
unfamiliar with dry nuts in this summer heat.
Not-
This
It's
episode
so-
brought to you by Gold Bond, potential future sponsor of the show.
What you got going on over here, Craig?
No, it's one of
Is
the
there a
cups
hole in your
leaking?
cup?
I don't know. There's a lot of moisture, and I don't think I was that irresponsible
All
with
right, let
it.
me take my pants off to sponge up the water over here.
Boy,
He's trying to remedy the dry nut.
that's
I don't know.
that's weird. That is a lot more water than I would expect.
It's
for-
pretty wet over here.
I'm not that irresponsible.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I guess we'll keep an eye on the level of that spoon cup water.
Yeah, we'll just get a marker.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, anyway, this coffee tastes grand. It is.
A little bit of chocolate in there too.
Yep, it's got a nice sweetness to it that I think hits 1st, and then the body's a little on the heavy side. Acidity is fairly low,
yeah.
but it like really just lingers and sits on the tongue, and it's.
Yep.
what
if it was an
enjoyable
apple,
coffee.
if it was an apple, what kind would it be?
Well, personally, I taste apple in all bourbons. However,
Not-
I actually don't really like apples, so I don't really know any types.
Hmm.
I mean, I know types, but I don't know what they taste like.
Right. We need to get Rick back for that. Right.
Put your apples in my basket.
I would say like a cooking
Here's
apple.
a question. Let me ask it.
Like it's not
Matt,
overly
What
sweet.
is the apple that you taste?
I don't know. Name a cooking
A
apple.
cooking apple, is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, like you would
Yeah.
make a apple pie with.
If you know what types of apples are cooking apples, leave us a comment
Well, it's
or
apple season for heaven's
Rick,
sake.
Send us an
please,
email.
please leave a comment about how wrong I am.
you can leave a
cook any
review on
apple.
Apple Podcasts. Tell us what type of apples you think Matt is thinking of.
Yeah.
If you were going to cook with an apple, we want to know.
If I was going to do citrus on this, I would say a little grapefruit.
Okay.
Drop your hands and raise your butt and tell me all of what you think about Craig Citrus Corner.
Because it does have a bit of grapefruit on the end, lingering. I like it. It's freaking good.
Yeah, this is a solid coffee.
It is.
I would drink this every day.
Yeah.
So shout out to my indie
Yeah.
for just an awesome Honduras.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, not bad at all. And shout out to our Canadian brothers who I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to Canada was, I was going to say a trip. It literally was.
I want to ask you about that. How did
Truly
that
was
go?
a trip.
It was good. Canadians are amazing.
Yeah.
They're very welcoming. They don't judge you like you might think they would
Right.
coming from America.
That's nice. Was it okay getting back in?
So I was going to say,
Uh.
yeah. So as someone who's been kicked out of Canada, I would say that this trip was way easier than I would have expected.
I would like you to elaborate on how you were kicked out of Canada because that sounds like the story. If you can, if you're not at liberty to tell, that's also
no.
fine.
Yeah. So I was a senior in high school. I was going to visit. I'm going to try to keep this to the short version.
Okay, good.
I was going to visit my sister in college out in Alfred, and we were going to go to Canada, Niagara Falls for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We decided we were going to go across Rainbow Bridge, which
Yep.
is like
Yeah.
the most heavily trafficked.
Hardest level in Mario Kart.
Yes.
That was also the bridge that my dog went across when she passed.
Oh, okay.
Straight to Valhalla.
Figuratively, sorry.
So
Valhalla?
Is
that anything?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Valhalla.
Holla.
So yeah, we were loaded up in a car. There's like 5 of us in a station wagon. We look like, I'm in high school, but we look like a bunch of greasy college kids from art school.
For sure.
So
things
very clearly they're gonna like question us, and they were like, anything to declare? And I was like, for some reason they were like, yeah, I have a knife, and I was like, well, I do have a knife too. And turns out knives in Canada, if they have like the finger assist,
Oh shit.
they're considered switchblades. I didn't know that at the time. So anyway, we get stopped. They tell us to pull over. They're like, well, we're going to search your car. I was like, oh man, that sucks, but okay. So we all get out of the car. We're standing there. They're searching through the back of the station wagon. And all of a sudden, the guy comes around the corner. He goes, all right, here's the deal. I'm going to need all your weed, your meth, your heroin,
Oh, no.
all your uppers, your down. I'm like, he's listing everything, things I've never heard of. I'm like, oh, no, what happened?
Your lefters and your righters.
I'm like,
Wow.
oh, no. So, yeah, it turns out a friend of a friend on the trip who was in our car decided to bring his bowl on the trip.
Oh, man.
And we're like, oh, come on, dude. We talked about this.
Yeah, you're not.
If you
can't
want
do
it, you
that.
can get it in Canada. That shit's legal.
Yeah.
So anyway, they threatened to cavity search us on the side of the road. We're talking Rainbow Bridge. We're talking thousands of people, like per day, hundreds per hour
Princess
watching.
Peach.
So
Yoshi.
anyway,
Only for the sake of the story. I just wish you did get cavity search for the sake of the story.
I am very glad that I didn't.
Play your cards out. You can get cavity searched after the podcast.
On your way out of the building. Yeah.
So anyway, at the end of it, they, after terrorizing us a little bit, they said, "Here's the deal. We're gonna put it back in your car. We're gonna turn you right around, and good luck getting over the U.S. side."
Oh shit.
And we
do
were
they,
like,
do they call ahead?
We're free, right? That's what we're like. Did they call ahead? Like, are there cameras on the bridge? Can we throw it out the window? Will it make it all the way to the water? Like, oh no. We get to the U.S. side, and the guy's like, oh, "Where you come from?" "Oh, Niagara Falls." "Oh, just a day trip." Like, okay, anything to declare? No. Like, great.
Why are you kids so sweaty?
Okay, great. Have a good day.
Wow.
So we spent like an hour in a Denny's and figured out if we just went like 3 bridges up, we could get in no problem, and left the bowl under a
Yeah, I'd leave
potted plant outside of a Denny's.
That's why they call it a potted plant.
Turns out the kid also brought a bong that they didn't
Come
find.
on, man. I'd leave that kid at the Denny's.
Yeah, under a potted plant.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so it was a trip.
Did you
Anyway,
get back,
this time
you went
was
back
much
in
easier.
that time?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
like an hour and a half later, we just went up a couple bridges.
Wow.
It was no
I
problem.
wouldn't have
They
done. I wouldn't have the guts.
never cross Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
I guess not.
Wow.
Shout out to that guy.
So you're not like on some sort of list, obviously. Not
I-
yet.
I guess not. They didn't flag me.
Well,
I got in and out,
okay. Good for
and
you.
Canada was awesome.
love
I didn't know they had In and Out in Canada.
It's in an oot.
In and Out.
In an oot. It's a boat.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
well, great. So maybe if I ever go to Canada again, I'll go to my indie coffee roasters.
You should.
Yeah.
I'd like to. This
It's
coffee's
really
great. Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Well, I guess is that it? Do we want to talk about anything else?
I guess not. Matt didn't bring a backpack full of hooch for us
Oh.
to
Yeah.
drink after this, so
Yeah. Yeah, I do have to go back to work after this.
yeah. So the rest of us, but
Well, I'm gonna leave.
well, it's coffee rules.
yeah, it does.
Shout out to Joe Hendry. Please, everybody, tag Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Get him on the podcast.
I did tag him.
Okay, good.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I guess shout out to our sponsor, mycoffeedepot.com, for all of your needs. Anything. We'll get you anything. Anything legal.
I was a little light on my finger touching there. It took me a second to get the chimes.
Sorry, I threw it right in suddenly.
Delayed sparkle.
Matt,
Delayed.
shout out to you.
Yeah, thank you for
Love
coming.
you. So glad to have you
Love your
on
microphone
the show
too.
again.
Thank you for
Sexy
having me.
mic.
Yeah, it's really cool. It sounds really good. It sounds better than when Rick came and brought his own microphone and I fucked up the audio. So
Yeah,
sorry
but
about
even
that,
that
Rick.
wasn't bad. That wasn't too bad.
Shout out to our producer Christy.
Yeah. Yeah. And Nick
She's so
Benner.
great.
Nick Benner, who hung out in the
Yeah,
studio for
Nick
a while.
snuck in. He's turning wrenches on my car.
Oh, that's what Nick's doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hopefully it will pass inspection now.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay. Good. Well, he's probably in the podcast too.
Yeah, he might be. He snuck in.
Probably hear him in the
quiet.
background going,
Yep.
shh.
It's like that fucking car's never going to pass inspection.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well,
I
thanks.
just drew a 6
guys.
on the inspection sticker and hope no one noticed. All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Well, without further ado, Matthew.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Let's
you.
put a lid on it.
Oh, I love that.
Bye.
Bye.